Arizona, home to the Grand Canyon, the saguaro cactus, and the Sonoran Desert. Covering some 120,000 square miles, the Sonoran Desert stretches from the tip of the Mexican Baja to central Arizona. The desert is home to over 2,500 varieties of birds, reptiles, and native plants. It's also home to the Desert Belle tourboat. Located on beautiful Saguaro Lake, the Desert Belle has been plying the waters of the Salt River Channel for almost half a century. Saguaro Lake is located in Arizona's 3 million acre Tonto National Forest. The forest is the 5th largest in the country, is roughly 2.5 times the size of the Grand Canyon. Within that forest is a chain of 4 lakes, with Saguaro Lake at the end of the chain. The 10-mile-long lake is formed by the Stewart Mountain Dam. The dam was constructed from 1928 to 1932 at a cost of $4 million. The average depth of Saguaro Lake is 90 feet. The surface area is approximately 1,200 acres and sits at an elevation of 1,526 feet. One of the highest profile landmarks visible in all of Arizona is the majestic Four Peaks mountain range. It's also one of the oldest mountain ranges in the southwestern U.S., dating back some 1.7 billion years. The peaks consist predominantly of quartzite resting on a granite base. They are also the home to the 2nd largest amethyst mine in the country, a mine that, at one time, was a major supplier of Tiffany's of New York. The 61,000-acre Four Peaks Wilderness Area was established in 1984 and contains miles of off-road trails, as well as a large black bear population. And at 7,700 feet in elevation, it can be seen from virtually anywhere on the lake. Due to its lofty height, the peaks are often shrouded in clouds. The dramatic desert vistas eventually give way to the lake's towering canyon walls, which rise up some 200 to 300 feet from the water's edge. The cliffs are referred to as lava cliffs, but are generally comprised of fine grained granite. The predominant geology of the area is volcanic, consisting of lava, ash, and granite. The black streaks visible on the canyon walls are desert varnish, and they are evidence of past waterfalls. They're quite plentiful on the lake, an amazing feat considering the area receives less than 7 inches of rain per year. The fast, heavy rain then leaches out minerals such as manganese and iron oxide, resulting in the black streaks. The same water also helps to support the wide variety of lichen, which dot the canyon walls. Lichen is the lowest form of plant life that grows on rock, and its purpose is to prepare the lava for higher forms of life, ranging in color from light green to dark green and yellow through chartreuse. Lichen is a combination of algae and fungi living in close association. Arizona is home to 50 nesting pairs of bald eagles, and Willow Springs Canyon is home to 2 of those pairs. In March of 2008, a federal judge put Arizona's bald eagle on the endangered species list. Eagles are just some of the exotic wildlife that can be found on Saguaro Lake. The lake is also home to the gray and great blue heron. The great blue is the largest heron in North America, with a wingspan over 6 feet. It feeds on small fish, crabs, aquatic insects, rodents, and small birds. It wades in shallow waters and spears fish with its long, sharp bill. Saguaro Lake is also home to the belted kingfisher, osprey, red-tailed and Harris hawk, vulture and raven, as well as numerous varieties of waterfowl. Among the various cacti that call Saguaro Lake home, none are as recognizable as the mighty saguaro cactus, the plant that gives the lake its name. Found nowhere else in the world, the saguaro cactus lives only in the Sonoran Desert. It's also the world's largest cactus, growing to a height of 60 feet, and when fully absorbed with water, weighing over 12 tons. In a single rainstorm, a mature saguaro can absorb up to 200 gallons of water. It has a rather long life, up to 250 years. So, some of the saguaros found along the lake's 23 miles of shoreline are older than the United States. The saguaro is a very slow-growing plant, averaging only 1 inch per year. It has a very shallow root system, making it susceptible to high winds. So it wraps its roots around subsurface rocks and boulders, as well as using its arms for balance. A saguaro will grow its first arm when it's around 75 years old, and subsequent arms can arrive any time after that. The flower of the saguaro cactus is also the Arizona state flower, and it begins blooming in late April. Because they are generally pollinated by the long-nosed bat, the white, waxy flowers will initially open at night, stay open for 24 hours, and then close, never to open again. When the seeds fall to the ground, they can lie dormant for up to 50 years. And of those seeds, only 1 in 200,000 will grow to maturity. One of the most prominent geological formations on the lake is the Sunset Cliff Range. This breathtaking cliff is another example of volcanic tuff formed by ash spewed from the Superstition mountain range. The ash was so hot that it fused together as it was deposited, flowing into a 300-foot thick wall of lava. Its dense collection of lichen gives it its name, and the cliffs change color as the setting sun gleams off its surface. With its diverse ecosystem and unique collection of exotic plants and animals, Saguaro Lake continues to be one of the state's most popular destinations. Its diverse shoreline offers dramatic views of distant mountain ranges, as well as close-up views of towering canyon walls. The Desert Belle tour boat has been plying the waters for almost 50 years and is proud to call Saguaro Lake home.